We are here on my account. How the heck are you? We are pulling on two fun, kind of special banners that come around once in a while. We have the extra legendary hero 1+1 surprise banner, as well as the divine nascent summoning banner. I'm going to pull on the 1+1 first and then do the divine summoning. Part of the reason I want to pull on this first is to either hit the hero I'm targeting with this banner or hit one of the bad ones that I don't own, so I can narrow the pool on this banner for, again, the hero I am targeting. Now, who am I targeting? Who are my options? Let's get into that right now, but quickly first, you can see I have a healthy supply of diamonds. I've already saved up a good amount of rares. I've been saving divines for a long time. But if we talk about this healthy supply of diamonds, how do I keep my diamonds so high? If you're new here, you might not know. You can get a lot of diamonds from content creator rewards. So you can see here, obviously, I get a higher end of them because I'm a more viewed creator. But if you want to become a content creator, you can also get free diamonds. You'll work your way up to the big totals. But, that's almost 60,000 diamonds. June was a nice month, but that's almost 60,000 diamonds, right? So how do you do that? They've actually launched it in-game. If you go to game news, call for content creators, join our official creator program, exclusive benefits. Eventually, if you're lucky, you can get access to like a test server, but you get the in-game rewards, the diamonds. They'll give you some support. You get the official creator title. And then here, other opportunities. So partnership opportunities are like eventually you can be offered to be a partnered creator. You get on like kind of like a semi-partnership contract, and you can make some real cash too. So I told them I'd plug it, and I thought what better time than me literally getting, the fruits of the labor, right? So pretty dang spicy.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Let's get after it, guys. Let's have some fun. Who am I trying to get? I actually have a lot of champions, a lot of heroes. I'm at 214 out of 237, so I guess I'm only missing 23 in the whole game. But of the normal pool, the divine nascent pool or the 1+1 pool, which is shared, I always call this the normal pool. This is going to be, the heroes that are not exclusive, not limited to just ancients, not limited to an event. I'm actually only missing 5. So you can just look here. This is the pool if you ever want to go through it. Check it on either banner. But for me, it is 1 Lord and 4 normal units. Let me go now and let me show you in the gallery exactly who I am missing. For the fighters, I'm just missing Araka over here. I have a very small chance to get her. It's like, I think it's about 1% chance because the Lords from the Divine Nascent, if it comes to that, because the Lords are weighted differently. So I do not have Araka. I do have Yovar, so I'm not like dying to get her, but I wouldn't be upset at all to get her. For the collection and for certain content where you need a melee unit, she's also getting a buff on Monday. That's pretty cool. If we go to the defenders, I have all the normal defenders. If we go to the marksman, I'm missing 2 here in the marksman. I'm missing Fenris, the Galactic Centaur, and I'm missing Lynx. Ew. That's it. I wouldn't mind getting them, I guess, just for the collection, but those are definitely the ones I do not hope to get. And then from the mages, I'm just missing Malric, a bit more famous nowadays for his Hall of what's it called? His Hall of Illusions than he is for being a character in the game. However, he's also getting a buff on Monday, though a smaller one than Araka. But finally, the best for last. It worked out nicely. I'm only missing 1 healer, and it is Narissa. And this is by a mile who I want the most. So I'm pulling on the 1+1, hoping we get Narissa early, and then I will stop. I'm not going to use my divine... no, I won't. I'll do the divine nascent regardless. For you guys, we're filming. We're live on Twitch. By the way, we are live on Twitch. If you want to join my Twitch, it is Fastidious_GG. You'll find the link in the description and the top and comment, twitch.tv/Fastidious_GG. That's how you say it. But... yeah, I'll pull the divine even if we hit her early. But if we don't hit her, but maybe we hit like a Malric or we hit a Lynx, we'd be narrowing the pool and increasing our chance to get Narissa. So obviously, we'll be pulling on the 1+1 first to try to line that up. Then we move to the divine nascent. Let's get into it, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's make some magic happen. Let's start here, 1+1. Do I have any pity built at all? I've got 3 pity. Hopefully we hit early. I'd love to save as many summons here as possible, but I am expecting to go to like whatever, 180, 185, 190. We have the limited selector coming up in just a week's time. Actually, at the time of filming this, it's in about 5 days' time. But like I said, 98,000 diamonds. I'm in pretty good shape. I'm very privileged to be prepared for this. Okay, let's get after it. Can we hit early? We start with full tax. Lots of blues, please. Nope, only 3. I'm like about to sneeze. I've been about to sneeze for like over a minute, and it just won't come. And it's affecting me. It's affecting me in a pretty major way. Another absolutely god-awful 10 pull. We're starting this game over. 2 10 pulls in a row with what, a total of 5 or 6 rares and no epics or higher. I mean, that is a disaster. Not gonna goof around with any of that. Let's recenter ourselves and approach this again. All right, let's see. We got rocks. 3 rare tax pulls. And again, only 2 rares. I'm starting over again. Does it actually do anything? I don't know, but that is crazy. In our first 4 10 pulls, we've pulled 1 epic, and we've pulled like a grand total of, I mean, what are the numbers here? 2 blues, 4, 6. We pulled 9 rares in 40 pulls. True disaster is striking. Epic here. Let's see what we get. Lots of blues, please. All right, we got 4 blues that time, plus a Laurel and a Dolores. If this was a new account, this would be a god tier 10 pull. And wow, all worth it. Thank God for the restarts. We hit, and I believe 6 10 pulls. This is huge. I haven't done a 1+1 in like half a year, so I hope this is very spicy. Come on, baby, Narissa. This is why I haven't pulled on the 1+1 in like half a year. I will say, this is Gold Awakening coins. We'll take it. There more and more good soul stones are popping up in the Awakening coin shop. I've got like A7 Abomination, A6. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're selling it. Come on, +1. Let's snipe it. Helga. Okay, Helga's not even close to A5. I think my Helga's A0. So I'm definitely not going to complain about that. I would say all in all, this was a bit of a disaster. That being said, I think I only pulled 60 summons, so I can't really be too upset about that, right? Yeah, two pages. We'll definitely take that, right? 60 summons, I can completely and utterly live with that. Now for the main event, the Divine Nascent. I am off of Fresh Pity, I believe. Actually, the last time I pulled was a month and a half ago on the Divine Nascent, and I was lucky enough to snipe the unit I wanted, which was Eris. But now the unit I want is Narissa. We've got about a 1 in 4 chance to get her. Can we snipe again? I'm prepared for this to take a full 20 if it has to. We'd love for that to be closer to 15 or even 10. There is a holo. Oh my god. I'm forever scarred by the Livian cinematic from when I single pulled on Falsia all those times, and you just like, it's like you keep getting that. Yeah. Hate it. Another epic. It is Laurel. So if this is a new account, we'd have an A1 Laurel right now. We'd be very happy. I don't even care who it is. We're restarting. It worked last time. We're doing it again. I do not know if it makes a difference, but I don't think it hurts. I'm happy to be superstitious and try it out. All right, let's see. We are what? 3 in, 4 in, 4 in. All right. Come on, baby. Brick. I don't want it to be Lynx. I said earlier on my stream on YouTube, I was like, if it's Lynx, I won't be upset because then at least I can never pull her again from a Nascent, but I will be upset. That's the worst case scenario. She's such a creep. Estrid. Unbelievably good epic DPS, and we hit early. Wow, the rates are rating. That's what, 8 pulls, 9 pulls, whatever it is, we'll take it. Come on, Narissa, please. All right, it is Malric. We'll take a Malric. Why not? I'm narrowed down to just 4 units once again, but this is certainly not what we were hoping for, but we didn't have a very good chance for what we were hoping for. We'll take that Malric. We still wait on those freezy marksmen with Fenris and Lynx. Araka we didn't expect to pull, and unfortunately, no Narissa. Malric is getting a small buff to his AoE mode end of day on Monday. He's going to do a little bit more damage when he's in that frost mode. I don't think it's going to move the needle. As it stands right now, I think he's very strange. He's also getting a little buff to the way he places his rune with his talent. But hey, we went in, we had a little fun, and it did not take that much, right? We're talking 7 total pulls over here. We're talking 60 total pulls over here. All in all, I think the account is in good shape. We got 188 people still watching on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys taking the time. If you want to stick around, I'm doing my first ever pulls in Dragonair immediately after this, so I'm going to stay live. We'll just switch the game if you guys are interested in that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching in the future. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching now. If you're watching on Twitch, I have been Fastidious. These have been pretty mediocre pulls. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.